You know, it feels good, you know, to get closer. I mean, camp's a long, hard process, and you know, we see the light at the end of the tunnel, which is a positive. You know, we're fresh and flying around, and to be this far is along in camp, and still to have the enthusiasm and really honestly to play as fast as we've been able to play. I think it's a real credit to our players and the way that they prepared themselves over the summer. So, you know, it's been a very productive camp, and you know, I think everybody's excited about getting in the game.
How much, you know, at this point in your process with these guys in your third year, how much better of a match do you feel like you guys pose this A&M team?
Oh, you know, I don't know about that. I mean, I think we're a better football team, obviously, just because we can execute. You know, our personnel has been in our systems, and I think, you know, have a lot more confidence and all that. Now, as far as A&M goes, you know, I can't speak for, you know, for them. They're going to have a good football team. They always do. They've got good players. You know, we'll have a better sense of week than Thursday.
I'm sure it's something that you always try and downplay, but is it, you know, another shot at those guys, some of the older players are talking about it all?
Yeah, you know, the funny thing about it is we've had so many players that are playing for us now that didn't even play in the first game. And we got a couple of guys that did, but most of our team didn't even play in that game. And I think certainly we feel like we're, you know, different than we were 2 years ago. But you know, we got to go prove it. I mean, just because we think that doesn't mean anything. We got to go out and show it on the field. And you know, but our guys prepared well, and you know, the thing we've done a good job of is worrying about ourselves, coming out here every day and focusing on getting better. And as I said, I think we're in a pretty good spot.
I asked you about it before, but playing as many Texas teams as y'all are playing, what does that mean from, you know, just building y'all's brand in the region?
Yeah, I think it's huge. I really do. I think it makes sense. You know, there's a lot of teams that play football in the state of Texas, and you know, I think regional games are a big draw for everybody. A big draw for our fans, a big draw for our opponents' fans. Obviously, it helps us in recruiting when we can, you know, where we can say, hey, you're going to play against Texas A&Ms of the world, and you know, and we're going to play against North Texas and Rice and those kind of people in the future when we get into conference and in Conference USA. And so to be able to say that, you know, is big for us. And you know, and I think, you know, playing UTSA and Texas State's a big deal as well. So we have a lot of players on our team from Central Texas and from the Metroplex. And so it's good to play those teams. You know, they're familiar with them.
Kind of switching gears a little bit, how big is Stephen Warner for this team? What are all the things that he brings to the table?
Well, he's just, he's kind of, I think in a weird sort of way, a microcosm of our program. You know, he's kind of an underrated guy. He's worked really hard. And, you know, he's hopefully going to have a good year. You know, he's one of those people that's consistent day in and day out. He's got an incredibly consistent approach. He's a smart guy. He gets the most out of his ability. I think that's about the best compliment you can give a football player is, you know, they maximize what they're capable of. And I think Stephen is one of those guys who does that. I mean, you know, he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he's worked himself into a really good football player. And so he's kind of the emotional leader for us. Again, people respect him for his work ethic, and people respect him for his consistency and his approach. And you know, and he's the ultimate team player.
How much does having guys like him and Hunter who come through the walk-on situation help to show some of these young guys when they first get here?
Yeah, that's a big deal. I mean, Craig Johnson coming in and doing the same thing. DJ Banks came as a walk-on. You know, all those are guys that are starting for us this year. And, you know, I think it just shows that, you know, we're going to play the best players regardless of whether or not they're scholarship players or walk-ons. And I think it, you know, catches people's attention. And I think as a result, we get better and better walk-ons every year. And I hope we continue to do so. I think it also speaks to player development. I mean, that's something that's really critical is developing your players and getting them better and teaching them a system and teaching them how to play football and getting them bigger and stronger. And you know, all those guys that have done that, and they've really, you know, made themselves into good football players.
From whenever you got here, what do you think the biggest difference you've seen from Stephen just maturing over those 2 years?
Yeah, I think just, you know, a level of comfort. I think anytime that you have a new coaching staff, a new system and all that, I mean, guys are, I think he's more comfortable and more confident. I think in the beginning, you know, he was a little apprehensive to see what was going to happen and the way things were going to change. And, you know, now he knows what to expect. And I think that's a big thing. I think when guys are more comfortable, you know, they play with a lot more confidence and you know, and have a better handle on what's going on, handle adversity better. And you know, he does all those things for us.